Today we are here again, once again. We are here to do what we have to do. We stopped our election process. We went back to the drawing board. We asked members of FKF to conduct public participation last year in December, as ordered by the court. They did so. We were also ordered to constitute a new board, and the National Executive Committee did so. And as you know, sometime in January, we held our special general meeting, which once again, after public participation for 1 month across all 20 branches, done by 80 of our 84 sub-branches, thousands of clubs, hundreds of referees and coaches, who unanimously agreed that our electoral code was proper. They were happy with it, forwarded it to the NEC. We brought in the SGM, and as you remember, the special general meeting voted 72-0 votes to pass the FKF electoral code, which has brought us here today. So we have adhered to everything that was required of us. And today we are here again to present our nomination papers for myself and my running mate, Doris Petra. We will not tire. We have not tired to deliver for football what it deserves and the change that we ushered in 4 years ago. I want to say a few things about what has happened to our team that you see in front of us today. As you know, the last week or 7-10 days, we had branch nominations going on. And 35 out of 45 counties were Team Blue unopposed. Six positions in every county, 35 counties of them unopposed. So as we speak to you, this will be an academic exercise to get them in office. They are already in office way ahead of us. That is the reality of football today, that in 35 counties, our Team Blue has no opponents. Presented to the board, passed, and won, as we speak here today. Out of the 9 positions, 10 positions for NEC members, only 3 were contested. only 3 were contested: the women position, the Nyanza position, and the Upper Rift position. The rest are as well unopposed. That tells a story by itself. That politically, our team has done very well. We have been, as you know, we are in this process. We've been ordered by FIFA. FIFA ordered the board to make sure that this exercise is over by 30th of March. So we have a deadline, a strict deadline of 30th of March to complete Kenyan FKF elections. The board has been instructed so. The secretariats have been instructed so. There is no stopping this election anymore. As you know, we've had some disruptions by the registrar, and FKF opted to go to the court to seek clarifications on a few points she's raising. I want to repeat again. To seek clarifications on a few points the registrar is raising that we do not agree with and that we do not think are actually viable. That is the issue of registering counties before people are elected. I want to be clear. We have refused to register interim officials. We will only register elected officials, and we are asking the court to issue such an order that the registrar should not require FKF to register interim officials. Because registering interim officials means Nick Mwendwa will pick his few friends and register them. We don't want to do that. We want to go through elections, finish them in 21 days, file those returns. That's one. 2, the registrar says that a club has to be registered with the registrar for that club to vote. We are opposed to that opinion because we have more than 6,000 clubs in this country. Only 21 are registered with the registrar. But these clubs have played in the league for 4 years, for 3 years. And we are saying this. I want to be very clear on this point. Every club, so long as it meets the criteria to vote, that is, that club has been there for 3 years and played in the league, must be given its right to vote. The registrar's position is different. She wants that even if you come from Turkana, where she has no office, she wants you to come all the way from Turkana to come and register, even if you're running an under 13 league, an under 13 team. We are saying if you're developing Kenyan football and you do not need anything from the registrar, we have to encourage you to do it because you're using your money. You have to understand that Kenyan football is more of a volunteership affair. Those people who run football at the grassroots in Marsabit, in Kilifi, in Kwale, they don't get paid. They don't receive any money. They use their money. Requiring them to come and register mandatorily, we find that to be problematic. Why? They will stop doing it. Because they have no reason to do it. They're spending their money. So we are saying we have to allow them to develop the game, and we have to allow them to vote in the leaders they want. We are seeking those 2 orders from the SDT. We are confident that the SDT will find us reasonable and issue such orders to the registrar. In the meantime, the process of election of all officials of FKF is underway, as you have seen today. Tumeleta makaratasi yetu ya presidential ni leo, inakwisha leo jioni. We hope that those who wish to oppose us will be here today to do so. We hope they will be here today to do so. I'm afraid that failure to show up will once again mean that we shall be unopposed. And I want to tell Kenyans that we cannot have another election exercise because it is not necessary. To do so, we are dragging Kenya into a quagmire of elections that we do not need because there's a clear leadership and there's clear political support for our team. And you can see so today. I don't need to say more about. So I wish you well, guys. I wish those who have won already, who are unopposed, the next term, 4 years, well, and those that are opposed to go and compete in the upcoming elections at the grassroots, Those that will be opposed, if I shall be opposed, I will go to compete, and we are here to compete. We are happy and confident that we have and shall have won this election before it happens. We are the first federation. Kenya is a country of firsts, and I am happy to be a president of firsts. And why? Because we were ordered to go back to public participation. We are the only federation I have confirmed in the world to have been ordered by a court to go back to its people and put its election process in the hands to be determined. Indeed, I'm happy that this document has gone round for a month, been deliberated everywhere in the country by those who love the game and members of the game. They have come back to us and said, we are happy with this. If there was no court order, we would not have known how deep the support for this document. So I'm happy that while our opponents went to court, unaona sisi tunafurahia kwa sababu sasa members confirmed through those participations, kupitia kwa SGM pia, kwamba hii document wako happy nayo. And that for us was a good thing. We like it. Now, our opponents, who pretend to be many opponents, they pretend to be many opponents. They are not. They are noisemakers around town and around court halls. They are afraid to put themselves on a ballot because they know the result. They know what will happen. We actually don't care if they come or they do not come. It is up to them because we cannot go looking for opponents. Wanataka tukatafute opponents. Sasa tutatafuta opponents aje. So I'm happy to be where we are today. I'm not frustrated. I have gone back to court to seek clarification so that when we finish this election, we have a clear roadmap, not only for football by the way, but also kwa federations zingine, zile zitakuwa zinafuata huo mfano kuendelea mbele. That the reference point for this election must be the FKF Constitution and the Electoral Code. FIFA is very clear. Now, I want to clarify as well because now, court documents are public. It is known that even the Sports Act says that every federation shall use its constitution and its rules to govern its elections. So we are well within our rights. There are some things we find in the registrar's regulations we find to conflict with the Sports Act itself. For example, Act regulations inasema you can either register as a club, as a sports person, as a county sports organization, or as a national sports association. Or wametumia commas kwa hiyo document. Means you cannot be two. You can only be one. We have been registered as a national sports association. And we have our constitution. It is recognized by FIFA, by CAF, by Kenyan laws, and by our members. There is no doubt that that is the case. And we are saying that our members are FKF members. We are saying that we ought to be the one who register those members. You cannot come from anywhere huko Mandera ukuje tu uende kwa registrar ukasema wewe ni mtu wa football uregister. Even the anasema registrar. And we are saying sio possible because what if you are a conman or an imposter? Those are the things tumepeleka. So sisi tunafuata electoral code to the letter. Hakuna code ingine ya elections. Na hii maneno ya kusema non-compliance, indeed, watu wanaenda kusema mpaka constitution yetu, ili iko registered na registrar, iko registered na FIFA, hiyo ndio members wametumia tangu 2017, wanasema inafaa kuwa cancelled. Just contemplate what they're saying. Wanasema inafaa kuwa cancelled. Wanasema SGM inafaa kuwa cancelled. Last time walisema nini? Last time walikuja wakasema hatukufanya public participation na board ilikuwa na watu illegal. Tukasema sawa. Tukaenda tukafanya participation. Tukaweka board nyingine. Sasa unajua wanasemaje? Hiyo SGM mmefanya haikuwa poa. Kwa hivyo hizi vitu zote zikiwa cancelled. Hii constitution yao wanatumia kwanza si mzuri. Kwa hivyo kama constitution ni mbaya, SGM ni mbaya, inamaanisha tuwe electoral code na tuwe SGM. Turudi pale tena. Hawa watu hata ukifanya nini, hata ukirudia mara 10 wataenda kotini. Hata ukirudia mara 10 wataenda kotini. They are not they only want Kenya to be banned. Now I want to finish in this way. This year is the most active year yet since 5 years we have been in office. Why? The Starlets are starting camp tomorrow. For the first time, the Starlets are playing in an invitational tournament in Turkey, in Europe, against Chile, Northern Ireland, and Uzbekistan. We have never played aside from Europe or from South America in our history. Boys and girls, our Starlets will be doing so in March. Invited because of their progress. Secondly, our under-17, which is our Center of Excellence team, is traveling to MIC once again this year in early March in preparation for the AFCON in June. In March, at the end of March, as you know, we are playing Comoros home and away. In May, our Starlets come and play against Tanzania home and away. Wakishinda hiyo, they play Sao Tome or DRC. We are in the Cup of Nations again. I am confident we will be in the Cup of Nations. In June, we finish AFCON qualifiers. But in between, U20 also play qualifiers for Cup of Nations. U17 play in June for Cup of Nations. And then we go back again to, when we finish qualifiers for AFCON, we go to the World Cup. As you can see, this calendar is packed and Kenya is ready to move. Secondly, for the first time, our NSL has got sponsorship. On Monday, you will see things being done here. Them again being awarded. Our program at the grassroots, Chapadimba is on. Today, as we speak, Chapadimba is on. Odibet, for the first time, is a record across the country. We have distributed 20,000 pairs of uniform, 2 for every club in the counties. Now, we are moving forward to negotiate deals for the Kenya Premier League. And I am confident by the time it is August, we will have sponsors for that league. What I'm saying is this. Members of football have no time for shenanigans in court. Nonetheless, because wameenda kotini, Tuesday, mtanikuta huko. Tutakutana nao huko. Tutapigana huko. Hatujui koti itaamua nini. Lakini tutakuwa hapo. But hata wakarudia mara 10, tutawashinda. Nataka ujue hivyo. Hata wakaambiwa turudie mara 20, tutawashinda. So, wanapotezea Wakenya time kwa nini? There is no point.